Hey everyone, Brit Carmichael here, bringing you your live weekly Woo Woo Wednesday Tarot reading. I'm so excited to join you guys and read from the Archangel Power Tarot deck. This has been one of my favorite decks, and today I've been doing back-to-back readings all day. If you guys took advantage of my Black Friday special, where I did 50% off my tarot readings, I have been connecting with so many amazing women from all over the world. And there's been so many women from Canada who've booked my readings this time around. So it's been really fun to connect with Canada, right? And also to connect with other women who are being called to step up and to be a leader and to really own their power. And the message, I feel like the message is always the same. It's always delivered in a different way, but the message is always the same. To believe in yourself and to have confidence to show up and be the leader of your own life, and to know that you don't need permission from anyone else, that you get to decide what you want to create in this world and how you want to feel. It's all up to you. Erica says, so funny. I was just listening to Janis Joplin and you came in. Love it. Oh, that's awesome. Love me some Janis. Okay, so say hello if you're live watching. If you know a soul sister who would love this message, please tag them below. Hey, Julie, say hello in the comments. Where are you watching from? Again, like I said, so much Canada today. All right, so I've been, like I said, reading from the Archangel Power Tarot from Doreen Virtue today with all my clients. So I'm just going to keep rolling with it today and use it for our reading this week. So I will shuffle with the intention that we all receive the message we need for this week. To see what's going on. Hi from BC, Canada. Yay! So many Canadians, guys. Okay, 2 cards came up when we talked about Canada. Whoop, whoop. What's really weird, guys, is, oh, actually, excuse me for saying guys. I was just recently pointed out that it's offensive for me to call you all guys. So, hey, everyone, I was thinking back to 7 years ago or 8 years ago, or honestly, this is before we even got married. Okay, whoa, this was like 9 years ago, 10 years ago. I was telling Chris, we have to move to Canada. Like, we've got to get out of here. We got to go to Canada. Now you guys have legalized weed, and everyone I've met is so friendly and amazing. So it's like, I think I might have been onto something 10 years ago. I mean, once a psychic, always a psychic, right? Okay, enough of that. Let's shuffle with the intention that we receive the message we need this week. There's no moon activity going on. So we are in Mercury retrograde. Everyone always gives Mercury a hard time, but it's really a beautiful time of reviewing, of resting, of slowing down, and redecorating. So right now you guys can see I've been decorating for Christmas in our new place, and it's just been so fun to slow down and give myself a break. How many of you feel like you need a break in your life right now? All right, when I said that, a card came up, so we're gonna go with that one, right? Okay, let me just tune into your comments really quick. Hello from Maine. Hey, Jesse. Oh my God, I have a room here, just saying. I love it. The last person I read for owns a retreat, like acres, like she has acreage with homes for retreats. So I thought, oh my God, I should do a goddess gathering in BC. That would be amazing. Hey, Christiane. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Melissa. Another Canada. Oh my gosh, it's Canada Day here. Okay, let's tune in to the cards. Let's see what's coming up. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, the first card, interesting, is Perspective. This card is the Hanged Man in the traditional tarot. It says, pause. There's a better way, there's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight, and dare to be different. So just like I was saying with Mercury retrograde, this is a time to pause, to look at things from a different perspective, to take account of how far you've come this year and look back and say, okay, well, this is what I've been learning. This is what I've been curious about. This is where I've been having fun. This is where I've been struggling. This is where I've been saying I want to do better. Take time to create more perspective on the life that you're currently living. It's important for us to pause and take a look so that we're not constantly looking back as we're moving forward, but we actually carve out time to say, okay, thank you for this moment. I'm going to look back and see how far I've come. This is also saying that you might want to consider doing things outside the box. You've been trying a certain way and it's just really not getting you any traction. So it's saying have the courage to try something different, have the courage to approach it in a new way. And don't be afraid to try something that's never been tried before. Just because no one else is doing it doesn't mean that if you feel guided to try it in a new way, that it's not right for you. I read a line this morning from this book called Prayers of Honoring by Pixie Lighthorse, and it said, your medicine isn't the same as everyone else's medicine. And so what is working for other people might not be working for you because it's not fully in alignment with who you are and how you like to show up and express yourself. So just try something different and be bold and be courageous. Wow, is that a filter or are there a bunch of sparkles? There's a filter with the sparkles on it. Okay, please gather here in BC. Oh, okay, it sounds like I need to get myself to Canada. Okay, the other card that came up with perspective was the Page of Raphael. This says gentle, loving, dreamy, and open-hearted, a new emotional situation and messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insights. So this is a card of being very dreamy and kind of like romantic, and it's also a card of messengers. Pages always bring a message, so it's about communication. So something is going to enter into your life that creates excitement and joy, kind of like brings you the butterflies again. This is a card that says maybe you'll start to receive social invitations to gather with people that are like-minded, so that maybe you've been looking for a more supportive group. This is saying whatever, like if you've been wanting to connect with other types of businesses or other types of people, there will be an opportunity that presents itself. So make sure that you say yes to those new spontaneous invitations that come your way. Also, this is a time for you to really trust your intuition, for you to pay attention to those nudges and those gentle whisperings of your soul, because they're bringing you experiences that activate emotions, and your emotions are acting as your guide to help you to the next step and to figure out what is that next thing for me to learn, or what is that next thing for me to create in my life or business. And then pairing these together. Yeah, it's about trusting that you're being guided to create something different that hasn't been done before, and you're offering your unique perspective to the world. So just continue to have courage to put yourself out there and do it in a way that feels authentic to you. Some people, say they can't stand going on video. It doesn't feel authentic to them, but they can write thousands of words a day. For me, I can talk so much easier than I can communicate through writing. And so for me, I love using video. So just know that the way some people show up isn't the way that you're supposed to show up. So don't compare yourself to other people. Okay, let's see. Don't forget about Connecticut. I'm gonna have a whole list of places that we need to take Goddess Gathering on the road. Okay, the second card that comes up is number 15, Decision. This card is the Tower. Inside of, I think it's the Devil, inside the traditional tarot. This says, release yourself from that which holds you back, a need for detox, and unnecessary worry based on lack of self-confidence. So this card says, one, it's time to detox our negative thinking, the things that we're putting in our physical body, whether it be the food or the drinks that we're consuming. If they're not positively contributing to your health, then we need to detox that. We also need to think about detoxing our environment and the clutter and maybe even the negative energy that surrounds us. This card says, release that which holds you back. And most likely what's holding you back is a story or a thought that you keep telling yourself on repeat that says, I can't do this, or it's not possible. And as long as you continue to hold that belief, then you will experience that reality. But today it's saying, hey, now you can make a decision. This card actually came up in my last reading, and the message was, you can choose right now today. You can keep living the same way you're living, and the same perspectives, the same beliefs, and the same approaches that you're trying, and maybe they're not working, or you can make a decision to let yourself be free and to try something new and to do something different, to step outside your comfort zone, to step into who you really are, to to speak up for what you believe in. This also says that you're so worried about what other people think of you that you're not actually taking action and moving towards your goals or towards those things that you're being called to try or learn or expand or move into. So remember that your worry is living in the future and planning to fail. And if you're going to do that, at least use the worry for something constructive. So if you're going to plan in the future, if you're going to go out into the future and plan to fail, come back to the moment and do what you need to do to get ready to be prepared for that experience, or to counterbalance or to change the course of that projected reality, right? Let's see what the last card says. You guys with me today? You guys are quiet. The Ace of Gabriel. Ace of Gabriel is about new creative beginnings. It's about flashes of insight and inspiration. It says a gift of passion, opportunity and inspiration, the chance to do something amazing, and a sense of wonder. So this card is asking you to go back to that feeling of wonder and excitement and like childlike joy. Where have you been? What have you been passionate about lately? Where have you been spending all of your extra time, like the time that you can spend time reading or get curious about something? What have you been doing lately? What new opportunity has presented itself that is in alignment? Whoa, I just knocked all the cards on the ground. That's awesome. What new opportunity has shown up in your life that is in alignment with this sense of this new idea that you've been wanting to create? You've been wanting to change directions. You've been wanting to maybe eat healthier or work out, and there's maybe someone comes to you with a new workout routine, or someone invites you to, you know, start eating healthier, to try this class, or whatever it may be. You're being called to go after those things that spark that sense of awe. What is that thing that you're so passionate about that you lose your sense of self? You just completely lose all sense of time. You're so in the moment and you're so focused on just feeling that sense of excitement and wonder and curiosity and joy. What is that for you? So many people will say singing or dancing or reading or helping, you know, friends, or teaching or cooking. What is that thing that you're passionate about? Painting, you know, where have you been limiting yourself from expressing your passions and tapping into your creativity? Also, this is a card that says to pay attention to those inner flashes, those like hits of inspiration that say, oh, I have this new idea, and it seems like it comes out of nowhere. But here's the problem. So many times our analytical mind gets in the way and immediately follows that divine inspiration and says, well, I can't do this because, or there's a reason why I can't do this. You have to stop. You got to put a stop to that. Whenever you get that divine inspiration, know that the second you start to pick it apart and come up with all the reasons why it's not possible or you're not meant to do it, that's when you know that was like a soul hit, like a soul inspiration, because your brain and your ego comes in and tries to analyze it. So whatever that inspiring message was right before your brain started analyzing it, trust that as the truth, right? Julia says, exercising, working on being more committed, and new opportunities are aligning for me to communicate better with people in my life and my significant other, especially. Also, detoxing negative people from my life is a huge thing. I love that. And, you know, when you get rid of the negative, it opens up room to bring more positive energy into your life. I mean, obviously you can draw more negative energy, but that's not why we're clearing out the negative. We're clearing out the negative to create something new in our life. And that new is typically a more uplifted and positive version, right? We don't change our shitty iPhone for like 3 years ago model. We upgrade for new and better, right? Melanie says, just really thinking about the reading. I have a job offer on the table that would give stability, but not the emotional fulfillment I'm getting from my current independent work as an artist. I think I'm going to reject the offer and move forward on my path. I love that, Melanie, and I totally support it, because I am a firm believer, and I quote this all the time, joy is the new currency. Sure, money pays our bills, but if we're not spiritually fulfilled, what is the point in having a lot of money and having a lot of material success if we can't enjoy it, right? So I would highly recommend you continue to follow the thing that lights you up, that makes you excited, that brings you joy. And when you wake up, you're passionate and motivated to do it, because it's the energy that you bring to the work that you're doing that creates the abundance. It's the quality in which you show up. So if you show up to a job and yeah, it pays your bills, but you're negative and it's an obligation and it's like, this is the kind of energy you show up with, then that's what you're contributing to the world. That's if you look at like your life purpose, your purpose is to contribute joy, to contribute love, peace, positivity, upliftment, like all the good things. So if you're contributing resentment and I don't want to go to work and negativity, but it's paying your bills, like, is it really worth it? So I would highly recommend going for what's more fulfilling, because when you choose to go after what you love and when you choose to follow your unique path and your creative expression, the more confident and courageous you are in following it and trusting it and putting it out there and opening yourself up to receive the value that you deserve for the work that you're putting out there. Oh my gosh, it floods in, guys. 10 years ago, when I started as a hairdresser, I had the opportunity to go work for some high-end salons in Dallas. And I really just felt intuitively like I didn't fit there. Like they wanted me to choose between cutting or coloring, or there was these rules or that rules, or I can't use this color and I have to only use their products. And so many things just didn't feel right. And I made a confident and courageous decision to go into business for myself and to open my own suite and do my own thing. And I was 20 years old and it was scary AF, but you know what? Because I chose my passion and because I was excited to wake up and go to work every day, I put energy into it. I did the marketing, I did the learning and the research that it took to, create a thriving business. And in year one, I hit 6 figures. Would I have done that making 40% at some high-end salon where I'm working for them? No, I would have never done that. So courage, I said this phrase one time to someone, and she told this to me recently. I didn't even know I said it. She said, I told her, the world bends for the bold. So the more you take bold, risky, you take leaps of faith and have that trust that you are amazing and capable enough of making it happen, then you will prove yourself right. All right, volleyball in the winter, baseball in the summer, singing, dancing, and making people smile. I love that. I've also been noticing I've helped people in my life with my words. I'm really excited to continue speaking my truth and shining bright. I love that, Julia. You really are shining, and it's just so beautiful to watch you like rediscover yourself in this whole new version of who you really are. It's so beautiful to watch. So thank you so much for tuning in this week. It's been such an awesome reading of knocking all these cards. Let me grab them real quick. We knocked them all down. Okay, so perspective, think differently, do something outside the box, step outside your comfort zone, trust in the new situations that show up. Use your intuition to, know if they're the right opportunity for you. And also be open to connecting with new groups of people. Maybe if you're single, open up to go out on a date, open that door again. If you are looking for a group of soulful sisters, be sure to join my Shine Tribe Sisterhood online so that you don't feel alone on your journey of self-discovery. But also find people in your community that you can connect with, because they say in the study of longevity, what is the one common thread that keeps people alive the longest? It's not their health, but it's their connections and their relationships. So be sure to connect with those around you. And the decision card comes up, so make a decision to be free. Decide to free yourself from the negative thinking and the beliefs that hold you back. And then the last card is a gift of inspiration and passion. So make sure that you're following your heart, you're being called by that thing that excites your spirit, you activate that sense of wonder again, and you follow those, Joseph Campbell says, follow your bliss. So you're following the thing that makes you light up from the inside. That's exactly what I teach in Shine School, is how to shine from the inside. Such empowering words today, Brit. Resonated with the cards today big time. Thank you so much. I'm telling you guys, I'm on a roll right now. I've just done a couple of readings earlier today, now Woo Woo Wednesday, and it's just so fun to be able to help guide and support you on your spiritual journey. I love it so much. I feel different, Julia says. Erica says, thank you, thank you, thank you. Melanie says, the world bends for the bold. Yes, I know. When she told me I said that, I was like, oh, I did? That's good right there. Hey, Lisa. Lisa Barwise, you're the only person that voted that I'm ridiculous for the tree. 99% of people said it's awesome. You said I'm crazy, but it is beautiful, isn't it? I mean, it is ridiculous, but I mean, why not? Why not be ridiculous? Okay, what else? Feeling so much of what you're saying. Oh, I'm so glad, Jenny. Thank you so much for tuning in. Do you guys have any questions, thoughts, ideas, comments on this week's reading? Is there anything that you're struggling with that I can help support you on your journey? Let me know in the comments below. Love the tree. Yes, I know. I started decorating it today. I don't know if you guys can see it from here, but I'll be sure to post some pictures for you guys. It's fab. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. Well, I think that's awesome. That makes it even more fun. So I guess it's unanimous. The tree is awesome. Here's the thing, guys. I bought this tree over 2 years ago. And here's the thing. This is like symbolic of like your visions and your dreams, right? I had this vision of having this big ass white Christmas tree in our I envisioned it in our beautiful farmhouse on 20 acres in Colorado, you know. But here's the thing. I ended up moving into a new place that would actually fit, because the last place we were in was like 700 and something square feet. The Christmas tree took up the entire living room, and so I wasn't able to use it. But I knew that that's what I wanted, and so I pulled the trigger, and I actually got it the day after Christmas, so it was like half off. I got an amazing deal on it, and I sat on that. I sent it to my mom's house, and I was like, I know that the vision I have for this Christmas tree, I know that it's meant for me. And it may not be today, but I know that if I invest now and I take, you know, I buy the tree, that vision will come to fruition. I had no idea that I would be sitting in the penthouse at the freaking Star, the Cowboys headquarters, just 2 years later. I had no clue. But I knew that, and this is something silly, guys, but you can apply this to anything in your spiritual life, in your business, whatever it may be. When you have a vision and you can see yourself doing awesome things or having great things or contributing in a way that you're not doing now, know that that vision will come to fruition. You just have to have the courage to say yes now or to take action. Had I not bought that tree, who knows, maybe I wouldn't have manifested a place to fit this tree into, you know? So have the courage to pull the trigger now, knowing that maybe your vision won't be realized for 2 years. I tried to go back and fix it. I'm dying. I love it. I love you, Lisa. Besides the forgiveness meditation, how can you forgive someone who you don't want to be around at all? Well, you have to decide, why are you allowing them to control your mental and emotional energy when they're not even a part of your life and you don't even want to be around them anymore? I would definitely recommend getting to the root of the issue between you and that particular person, so that you have a higher perspective and better clarity around why you even need to be forgiving them. Did they do something specific to you? And if you don't want to be around them at all, then it's clear that there's some part of you that wants to forgive or is wanting to release. So I feel like creating awareness and clarity around why are you holding resentment should help you to release it. Noodles. Guys, I'm gonna grab Noodles real quick. Dude, what's the deal? Look. Can you guys hear him talking like crazy? What's up, babe? Yay, big ass tree version. I love your tree. Thank you so much. So funny that this tree would end up being part of our lesson today, right? Okay, well, I am going to take a walk with Chris. I'm going to figure out what this silly cat needs. And I appreciate all of your love and support. I can't wait to close out 2018, like this weekend, we start December 1st. We've got 1 month left. What will you do to make sure you've committed to those dreams that you've set the goals that you set yourself up for at the beginning of the year? Have you committed? Have you slacked? Is there anything you've neglected that you said you wanted to do and haven't done yet? Oh my goodness. What have you done, Nudes? Nothing but terrorize everyone in the house. Noodles, I love your tree, but I'll send you a message soon. Awesome. All right, guys, so I'm going to head off and take a walk with Chris. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all your love and support. And I will see you guys on Friday for the Elevated Life series. Oh, and by the way, if you guys haven't seen the memo, the Elevated Life series is now only $22 a month. So if you've been wanting to hang out with Chris and I in our monthly membership club and get direct mentorship and coaching from Chris and I, then don't hesitate to take advantage of this offer. $22 a month. We're so excited to change the price for you guys. Eee! Noodles is excited. Does anyone else treat their little cats like that? Like grab their little face, give them little kisses. Oh my gosh. So sweet. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, you guys are awesome. Can I have a card? I'm watching from the UK. Actually, Woo Woo Wednesday is a little bit different in that I pull 3 cards for the week, and they represent what we're all going through right now and how that can apply to your life. So if you're just tuning in, be sure to watch the replay as we are all done for today. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys later this week. Bye.